Hello everyone, welcome back. I am currently in Mumbai, India. Never would I have thought I would be here, but new country, new city. I'm here for 2 weeks, so let's see what we can get into. First, I'm sorry, I couldn't hold my excitement. Look at this room. I haven't even fully walked into it, so you're getting my reaction as well. So immediately when I walked in, the first thing I saw was this. Oh, I am taking baths almost maybe every other day, probably every day. But what? Do you see this? Oh my gosh. Oh, that's probably my bags. So yes, that was my luggage. And wow. Oh, I'm so gonna get used to this for 2 weeks. Let's look at the view. Such a beautiful city. All right, guys. Let's see what we're gonna get into. As usual, guys, you know I had to check out the gym. And this gym, probably one of the nicest. I'm not sure if I mentioned earlier, but I am at the Westin Garden City Hotel in Mumbai. And let's check this gym out. Okay, there's me. We have weights, plenty of machines. It's really, really nice. So let's get this workout on. Hello everyone, I am currently going into the city of Mumbai. I have rented a car for a car service for 4 hours, so it should be really interesting. I'm actually meeting up with one of my colleagues, and he's going to show me around. But let's see what we get into.
How close they are?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You want to sit?
No, thank you. I was told this is the store if I wanted to get something, I could find it in here. It's beautiful, guys. No, wait.
See,
Let's try it. Yeah.
just try the footwear matching.
Oh no. She's really trying to sell this. So I really like it. I really like the pants though. I really just want the pants, but the whole top is really nice. It's beautiful.
Your contrast will be green.
Okay. Here's another thing. I really like this. We're getting this. Okay guys, it is super windy out. I think it's about to storm. You can see the weather. The clouds are not looking great. Time to go. Moving stuff up. Alright, let's go. Hey y'all, welcome back. After being here for a little over a week, I finally ate something that my stomach did not agree with. And here I am eating hard-boiled eggs, tea. I got some detox water and some celery. What's in there? I think celery, ginger, celery, ginger, beet, something juice. kept me up. My stomach kept me up all night. All night. I don't know what I ate, but something. It was probably the sweets. You know, I don't really eat sweets like that, but a little bit. I do like sweets, but that's why I work out every day. But to be honest, something. It was like a version of like an Indian donut. It was like fried dough on top of something, and then glazed with sugar. It was a lot, but here I am trying to get my stomach together because I have to take my team out to dinner tonight, and they will be highly upset if I don't eat. They're ready to get upset at me because I'm not eating, like, I guess as much. They're always like, you need to eat, you need to try this, and I'm like, I'm full. I know my limits. So, wish me luck, y'all. I'll keep you posted. Okay, everyone. So, I realized I didn't update you guys on my stomach. So, I would say I started feeling better, honestly, yesterday, Thursday. And it's Friday now. I'm actually at the airport. And one of my team members basically told me to leave at 5, even though my flight is not until 9:55 in the evening at night. He told me leave at 5 because it's probably going to take like an hour or so just to get to the airport because of the traffic, which I will say the traffic is bad here. It's terrible, terrible. But there was actually really no traffic, so I got here in like 20 minutes. So yeah, so I am like an hour early for check-in. Can't do anything. I will say one thing I mentioned was the security aspect here, and I really want to point this out because at first I was really concerned because you go through security to get into the hotel, you go through security to go to the malls, you go through security to get into the office. Like, I was really concerned about my safety at first, but it stems from a terrorist attack that happened in, I'm gonna say 2006 or so. And basically because of that, it's like their safety precautions to make sure that they feel safe. To be honest, I feel like the US will get to this point, and I'm actually not mad at it because people are, there are shootings in schools, grocery stores, movie theaters, churches. Like, at this point, we need this type of security to make sure that we can do our everyday tasks and running around feeling safe. So I'm actually on board because that's how they explained it to me, that they'll rather be safe than sorry, so they don't mind. They actually are used to it now. It's a part of their culture. Like, they know they have to get checked before going into buildings and whatnot. So that was just something. I actually had like a little tiff with the security guard getting into the airport because he wasn't trying to let me in without my boarding pass, and I'm like, I need to get my boarding pass from the desk, and he's like, no, we can't let you in. And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, but I need my boarding pass from the desk. Like, it specifically said I had to go to the desk, and I literally just ended up showing him like my email that I checked in, and he was like, fine. But it took like 20 minutes of back and forth to get here. But anyway, I'm here. And to wrap it up, because I actually have I think it's like a 2-hour or 3-hour flight to Abu Dhabi, and then I have a 3 or 4 hour layover, and then my flight to New York is at like 3:55 a.m. So I'm gonna be a mess. So I wanted to get this done before I start this journey back home. To be honest, I think once I adjusted, I had an amazing time. It just took a few days because I ended up landing at 3 o'clock in the morning. I ended up falling asleep at noon. So trying to get adjusted took me a few days. But once I did get adjusted and was naturally waking up at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning like I normally do back home, it was go time. Like, I had my routine, getting up, going to the gym, going to breakfast, going to work. My team is amazing here. One thing that I thought was really interesting is they have like a saying here, which is like, guest is God. And they really treat you so well here, like as a guest. Like the hospitality, undefeated. So I am super excited to come back. I was invited to one of my team members' weddings in November, so I would love to come back for her wedding, to experience, an Indian wedding in India. I don't know how I'm gonna swing it, but I'm gonna try. But I am, it should be almost time for me to finally check in. So until next time, which will be soon because I'm traveling in 2 weeks. So until next time, bye.